Hi Aquarius, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for December 23rd through January 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to the Rosie Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right. Aquarius, what do we got here? What they aren't telling you. Aquarius. Knight of Cups. All right. So this Scorpio could be, doesn't have to be. Three of Wands. Sun and Aries. 10 of Swords. King of Wands, so that could be Sagittarius. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Coins, or Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, oopsie, Knight of Wands, so that could be Leo. All right, hold on here. Let me get the little guys. Okay. Oopsie. The Hermit. Interesting. Could be Virgo. So what's this I got an ending here, but why? Okay. So we got someone thinking about the future here. What's this? All right, what's this Three of Wands here? Just Three of Wands. Is this someone wanting you to throw in the towel, Aquarius? Three of Cups. Is this someone wanting to keep things light? What's this 10 of Swords here for Aquarius? The Emperor, that could be Aries. What's this Ace of Cups, though? The Empress, that could be Aries or Taurus. What's this 7 of Coins? 7 of Pentacles, what is it? Page of Cups. This is someone that is wanting to keep things light. Why? What's this King of Wands? Are they, but no, it's not that they want to keep it light. It's that they let's see how this goes. Let's just have some fun and see how it goes, and I'm into it. This is someone trying to get control over how they feel. I think they're trying to get over somebody here. What's this King of Wands? This is someone that could very well be actively dating to try and get over a broken heart here. You got the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Swords. What's this Page of Cups? And then, yeah, somebody's working towards something here. What's this Page of Pentacles? Oopsie. The Chariot. We got Chariot and Knight of Wands. Interesting movement, but why? What's this Knight of Wands? So so 4 of Pentacles. All right, this is somebody that is trying to just keep lighten their load because they're dealing with some heartache from the past, but they maybe don't want to tell you about that. Maybe it's that they're trying to get feelings back for the relationship that you two have, and they don't know how to do that. This is someone that I don't know. All right. Well, they're not wrong. I mean, honestly, they are hoping that things can come back. They're willing to put in the work for it. I mean, that part's true. They're willing to wait and see. They're willing to see where this goes. I think they're hoping that feelings do come back, because the way they feel is like you know what, I don't see this coming back. I don't know how we can get back from this, come back from this. It's like they don't know how to fix it. I think they want to, but they don't know how to fix it. And so their answer to that is like, well, let's just see, you know, maybe we can, maybe, but they're really probably just trying to let themselves down easy. I do think that they want a return to the stability, and they do want this, but I don't think they're hopeful. I think they'd be willing to try, but they're not hopeful. They don't feel like this. I think they're just trying to ease the pain of what was done. I can't get a lock on it. It feels like someone will if you will, but their heart's not in it. So I don't know. I mean, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Cancerian, Leo. But this is, and to be fair, it could be that the relationships or the romantic side of things needs to be kind of sequestered for a little bit. Like they just can't. They're not ready, but they do want to maintain a connection with you. This could be somebody, there could be, maybe what they're not telling you is there's some parenting prospects on the horizon that are an issue here. And maybe that's why they're like, well, my heart's not into it, but since there's a pregnancy coming up, perhaps we should try. We should give this our effort. Could be that. That's always dodgy to read, though, so don't take that as you will as it applies to your situation. It feels like the effort is there, but it's because they're trying to come back from. They're doing everything right and they're wanting to reestablish, but their heart's not in it. They're trying to work from being in pain. They're trying to heal that. They're trying to ameliorate it. They're trying to move past it. They're giving it the good old college try, but their heart's not in it. And they're doing it for stability's sake. They're doing it for preservation's sake. And they do want things, they do want this to progress and work out. But whatever you two had, it feels like that's not the motivation anymore. There's something about whatever you two had that has gone, but they're still willing to be a part of the relationship and still willing to contribute for it. It's just that there's been something that they can't quite get over, and it's not the same for them. That's interesting. Is it that they're wanting you? So maybe this is someone willing to still be friends, but they're not. They know that it's because they can't. The romance part of it is not. But then why would they be wanting that? Perhaps that's why they're not telling you. This feels like someone that is staying in a relationship because of all the good it offers, or because there's a pregnancy, or because there's family, or because there's this. This is someone that's willing to put forth the effort and invest in something because of all that there is or was in a relationship once when. But it's not there now, but they're still willing to stick it out and stay. And honestly, Aquarius, that's no reason for you to be together in this scenario, because this person's heart's not in it, and it looks like it's just a matter of time before the same drama happens again. So if you two are trying to kind of keep something moving or deciding on taking things to the next level when neither one of your hearts are in it, don't. You're not salvaging anything. At least what's showing here that it's not going to be what you two would be investing in. What you think you'd be contributing to, both of you, it's not going to work out that way. So it could also be that you two have ended. This person has re-entered, and they're like, let's just see where this goes. But it's never going to go anywhere. They just didn't want to lose the connection. They might promise that, oh yeah, you know what, let's try to make this work. But they could be saying that just to keep you in their life, and then it keeps kind of always at this certain level of just, well, we'll see, or let's look to the future, or let's wait and see, let's work on it, but it never arrives. And that's because this person doesn't want to let you go, but they don't want to risk getting their heart broken again and taking things to the next level. They want to keep things in that sweet spot out of self-preservation. And we got the Four of Swords here, Four of Wands here, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Like, this is someone that just, and it feels like that's not going to work for you because you're like, well, what am I doing here? This only benefits you. They don't want to let you go, but they don't see things going any further. It could be that this is just a friendship that they keep trying to make into something, like they want to keep the physical side of a relationship, whereas you two are just friends now, but can we still have the physical chemistry, that sort of thing. I don't know. It feels like it's the darndest thing because they want this, and it's almost like in any way that you would be willing to be in their life, they want you, and whatever you'd be willing to do, they'll have, and then they're going to try and work in the physical chemistry side, but they're not going to want to suggest taking things to the next level because they feel like, well, maybe you don't want to, or everything is gauged on what they think you would want. They don't want to get rejected. They don't want to get their heart broken, possibly again. But this is someone, it could be that you met them online, and this is somebody new also, but this is someone that is trying to find that sweet spot, and not get their heart broken again, but to see where this goes, and they'll do it. If you're into it, they'll do it. You know, if you're going to be into it, they'll do it. But they might not suggest it. They might say, you know what, I want this, but they're not going to be willing to put any effort towards it unless you let them know first. They're going to be driven by what you do because they're not in any time soon going to want to be vulnerable again. This is someone that they're going to follow your lead. That's what it is. That's why I'm like, why are they being so cagey? It's like this squiggly little eel. They don't want to be vulnerable. They want the connection, but they don't want it unless you want it, and they want you to bring it up first. But they're going to take you in whatever capacity. That's why, because they don't want to put forth and say it first. They don't want to say it first. That's what it is. And if it's friends with benefits, they'll take it. If it's just you two doing, I mean, if it doesn't have it, whatever it is, they'll take it. I think they would like something more. I don't think that it's you that broke their heart. I think it's somebody else. After kind of working through the reading, it feels like this is somebody else, and some of you might feel like they're playing games. They're not. They're just trying to protect themselves. But it could be that they're being cagey because of it, and you have no time for that. I get it. But this is someone that doesn't have ill intention, but they are in self-preservation mode. They don't want to get their heart broken again. It's not that you did it, but they're trying to get over something. And they would like something with you, but they're not willing to put themselves out there for it. They're only willing to match your effort, and they want you to do it first. Because basically what it is that they don't want to be vulnerable. However, we do have this this parenting possibility coming up here. So is this someone, for some of you, that is returning because, hey, you know, my heart's not in it, but guess what? So we got to figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to do this. So maybe my heart's not in it, but I'm still going to stick around because we've got other responsibilities now. Okay, all right. What else for Aquarius? That's a lot going on there. What else for Aquarius? Aquarius. Let's see. The moon. Yeah, okay, that's the squiggly. That's why I was like, why is it so hard to nail down? There it is. There's all this uncertainty, and someone is just not, there's like this wall. They're not letting you know how they feel. I don't think someone's cheating on someone here. I just think that someone got their heart broke, and they're not wanting, you know, they're heartbroken, and they're not wanting to open back up again. Either you broke it or somebody else did, but there's a line that nobody's passing. And that also, what I don't like about that is it also gives somebody license, because they just won't let anybody in, that also gives them kind of a little playground to start doing some deviant stuff or doing some stuff that nobody finds out about, because what happens in the dark tends to stay in the dark unless it gets uncovered. And people can be very protective of doing things in the dark after they've gotten like comfortable with being partitioned. So I just feel like, you know, we got the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles and the Moon here, and this just feels like someone's gotten real comfortable at keeping everybody else at bay. and not letting anybody in after a certain point. And you, for the Aquarians that I'm reading for, it might be that you find that very dissatisfying because you want connection. You want to move forward with somebody. You don't want this kind of, let's just see how it goes and let's kind of do this really sort of cool co-parenting thing, but that's, no. It's too flimsy. It's too fluid. It's not, but it is because this person doesn't want to let people in past a certain point. They're only going to match somebody else's effort. It's like they're going to mirror somebody else's behavior, but they're not putting themselves out there. This is someone that is self-protective to the core. And it's circuitous to get to, look at how I'm sitting here cart flopping. It's circuitous to try and get through their intentions, trying to get to know what's really going on. It's this way. What else for Aquarius? I hope you stuck through it this far, because if you start out at the beginning, it's not going to make sense until you get to this point. Honestly, I get it now, but in the beginning, it was like, what is going on here? It's opportunistic. What else for Aquarius? I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So this is someone that's like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm fine with whatever. Yeah, that's fine. But deep inside, deep in the recesses, this is someone that does want what they want, but they're not about to put themselves out there or let it be known unless you champion it, unless you're out there in front making the moves, because they're not about to get their heart broken again, either by you or anybody else. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Oopsie. What else for Aquarius? Luck. That to me always feels like kind of like you met happenstance, or there was like a surprise meeting, or things just kind of evolved. It's something that just happened, not things just kind of evolved. Wait a second, backtracking. But where you meet someone, then all of a sudden, holy cow, and then 2 weeks later, this person was this and that, and we're calling, but this doesn't feel like surprise here. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to leave that one alone. If that fits, okay, but this feels like a happy accident, and this doesn't feel like a happy accident. This feels like someone who maybe strategically re-entered your life, but it wasn't really luck then. It wasn't a happy accident. It was strategic. You just don't know that yet. There's a lot you don't know here, and it's like pulling teeth to try and traverse this person's emotions or what they want, because they're matching you. They're not starting anything first. They're being available and open, but they're not initiating. They want you to do it. That can get exhausting. I mean, that can get really tiring if you're always having to initiate or have them follow your lead, or they're waiting for you. This person's going to have to learn to give a look, because it's crazy making, because they'll say, yeah, no, I'm into it. I'm totally into this. I want that connection. I want this, that, and yeah, but they want you to set the stage for it. And if it doesn't work out, they've already got one foot out the door. That's what I don't like about this, is it's all very cagey and strategic. What else for Aquarius? I get that they had their heart broken, but they might need to do a little more work on that before entering in a relationship then. But again, if we've got the parenting thing on the horizon, that changes the game for everything, doesn't it? I can see why they're like, well, all right, let's attend to that. You and I, we need to talk. But if it's not the parenting thing on the horizon, then it feels like this person needs to do a little bit more work on their issues, and you need to not further engage with them if, again, the parenting thing's on the horizon, because you can't fix that. It's not for you to fix. That they gotta handle that. They can't be doing this halfway in, halfway out thing all the time. That's just not gonna suit for the Aquarians that I'm reading for. That's for Aquarius. Okay, so 8 of Wands. Oh, gracious. So maybe that's how luck works then, because maybe this happened very quickly. Maybe this is somebody that does feel this for you, but again, they're not willing to put their feelings out there. So that's why there's all this conflict and like, what the heck's going on? Because they might feel a certain way, but then they've had this happen and they're scared, so they're gonna match your behavior, but then all this strategy. So it could be that it just happened and you two kind of are like, whoa, this person re-entered your life, or it's somebody new. But they got to work on some things first, because for as quickly as this happened, and it's like, whoo, it might have caught them by surprise, and there's some unfinished business that they need to tend to before you two can take off. To be fair, maybe that's why they want to kind of keep things light and just whatever, because they might be hiding the fact that I'm still kind of messy garbage, but I really like you, and I'm hoping that I will get this resolved while I'm in contact with you. But from what's showing here, it looks like it might be getting in the way of that, because they've still got one foot out the door, and you're like, what's going on with you? And they're like, nothing, I'm fine, I'm into it. Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah. They need to deal with some more stuff. Their stuff's going to take time. For as quickly as it happened, it's going to take time to fix what they've gone through. They need to heal still. They need to tend to it. And this connection with you two needs to move a bit slower. If you're willing to still kind of talk to them or whatnot, because it looks like they kind of stepped in it and it's got you a little suspicious about what their intentions are, and perhaps it spooked them because it happened quickly, or but it could very well be that this is nothing that time over time won't fix as soon as they get their business sorted. But they can't keep doing this thing where they just kind of match your behavior and I'm into it, and then they just wait. It's like, are you or aren't you? Are you going to make an effort, or This was slippery. This one, holy cow, Aquarius! I don't envy the position you're in to have to figure this out, because there's a depth here. I mean, you care about each other, but this is someone that after a certain point, nope, they don't know what or how. Okay, all right. I thank you for stopping by, Aquarius. Good luck to you and your person. I hope they figure it out. That's no way. I mean, after a while, I suppose you end up feeling kind of trapped and scared. That's got to be disappointing, to say the least. All right. Good luck to you with this. Love and support, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by.